I swear on my mom, bro, I had an ab. I watched that Rebel Guy slot video and dude, did Rebel Guy make a video? That dude is nothing but trouble. I wish him the best, but he's been nothing but trouble. Anybody who says we pump and dumped Mindplex doesn't know what a pump and dump is. Like, in order for something to be a pump and dump, you have to, like, legit try to take money from people. We didn't take money from people. We put money back in the business. Like, you can't pump and dump without taking people's money. But again, it's like, these are some of the lowest IQ individuals you'll ever meet. It's just fucking unbelievable. Let me see this. Now I'm curious. You have me curious. Samito's great exit scam. Okay, wait, I have to watch this.
Alright, I've already made a handful of Samito D videos where I
shit on him multiple times. I'm just fucking different. So for context, guys, this guy was network banned on original Mindplex for just being a total fraud. Like, legit, I kid you not. We network banned, this is like 10 years ago. He might have changed. I don't really know him that well, to be honest. But we told him not to do something. He intentionally went and did it after we specifically told him not to do it, and then made a whole arc about like why staff were corrupt, and his entire personality is legit just like he's just like a, it's not even like an anti-hero. It's just like a total fake, like he like intentionally will stir the pot, knowingly be wrong and not care because he wants attention. But let's see.
Honestly, there's room for one more, okay? Just one more. I swear, this is the last one. We'll do no more. Just this one more. Please let me have it, okay?
I want to laugh.
We need to talk about it. What Samito D has done is not being talked about enough. He's just kind of getting away with it. And at least let me have this one final moment.
All right, let's see.
Okay?
Let's hear it.
As you know, in 2023, Samito D bought the dying Mindplex server, and the community rejoiced, and Samito D reassured us that he was
not dying, dead. It was dead. There was 0 players on Java. The only thing that was left was Bedrock. It was dead. It was over. It was dead. This has 803 views. Why do people? No, nobody cares. I just think it's funny. I'm literally reacting to this because I think it's funny.
Fully committed to
I want to chuckle.
Back to life. To quote the great man himself, I am fully committed to bringing the passion that changed the lives of tens of millions of players around the world. Which I realize now is actually an incomplete sentence. He's not saying what he's doing with the passion. Is he bringing it back or what? Maybe this was all planned. For several years now, this
is like 10 years ago, yeah.
needed to regain the passion and drive at the helm that made it what it was in the glory days. And my commitment to all of you is to bring back that fire in the belly. The big Samito belly.
Bro.
I owe it to
fucking
every
weirdo.
one of you who have stuck by this network for all these years. We are in this to win this. Make no mistake.
Very odd.
Things are going to be very different around here starting today.
You already know that it's gonna be a very odd video when somebody fucking AI fats somebody. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck?
Promise to keep you all updated as things progress. I love you all. Expect 110% from me and my team going forwards. And then to make this even funnier, he also uploaded this now infamous video to his Twitter. I'm actually blocked from his Twitter account, so I can't find these tweets easily.
Oh, that's a W.
There is a website called nita.net. My apologies. Where I can access these files. And so most of the tweets that you see screenshotted or recordings or anything like that, they come from nita.net because I cannot access them easily.
This guy must have been blocked 10 years ago.
Yeah, look, we're focused on execution, and that's priority number 1.
And by the way, guys, just to be clear with you guys, you know what's really, really funny? Like, we rebuilt the new company into a sustainable and profitable company. We are actually doing better now than we ever were as Mindplex because there was not a sustainable source of income from the old server. It wasn't sustainable. We weren't the ones to sink that ship. We built a brand new business whilst being gaslit by Mojang. They took all of our resources we put into their build, and then they nuked the entire program after the fact and then just said, sorry, bye-bye. So yeah, it's very unfortunate, but we're doing better now than we have, and we've executed very well.
Show you guys more than anything. I want you.
Yeah, I need my glasses, Raven.
So listen, hold us accountable. Let us execute. Let us get done what we have to get done.
All the while, by the way, guys, while we rebuilt this company from scratch, by the way, The ownership team took $0. Nothing. We took absolutely nothing from the players. Nothing. We didn't take 1 penny. I'm really proud of that too.
And you guys are going to make it happen. So I love you. Thank you. And expect more. Let's go.
And what did he do?
Did you have a contract saying that if you lost Mindplex branding, you would be released by a certain date? We release everything that people paid for, they got. We sold beta access, like we delivered on the betas, like every obligation we had, we fulfilled. We fulfilled every obligation. I'm proud of that too. I wish, I wish we did more, obviously. And the plan was to do more, but it was mainly centered around Bedrock, and then Mojang wiped the program. There's nothing you can do about that.
He woke up and he jerked off, and then he went for a shower. And he jerked off. Actually, it's funny that I mentioned that he went for a shower, because he actually did once go for a shower. How do I know that? Because bro can't even...
It's just funny, Rebel Guy, how 10 years later, you're still making absolute fraud slop content in the same space you were in 10 years ago. You didn't get better. You still have no substance to you. And you're out here making this video, not being appreciative of the fact that if anybody else was in my situation, that inheriting a failed brand, being sold a fraudulent contract from the old owners, having a major company rug pull your entire build and program, and yet instead of arguing from Mindplex's behalf, you have zero originality to you. All you can do is make a hate video on me when you have zero facts, zero knowledge, nothing. And 10 years later, your clown ass is still out here doing the same thing. It's genuinely fucking hilarious, bro. Get a mirror. I mean, it's so fucking funny.
Twitter know about it.
All right,
so
guys,
fucking funny.
I just had a revelation.
When you have a shower, your body
look
is
at
clean
this
and
guy.
stops smelling.
He has no content, bro.
This is crazy, dude. Like, my beard, it smells great. I just did the shampoo in the shower, okay?
That Manscaped beard kit is lit. I still have it.
Shampoo in the shower, okay? Hold on, I'm thinking in the shower. You guys are good.
Samito, I'll be honest, I don't like this angle.
Rebel Guy, the good news is your opinion is fucking as worthless as your fucking content creator career. Like, this is so fucking funny. It's because he has no substance. He's just personally insulting me because he needs clickbait. He has no content. This guy has been a clown for 10 years. Like, the biggest get he's going to have is the attention he gets from this video. It's just complete slop. Does he actually say anything at all, or is he just like trying to criticize me?
How do I know that? Because of course when he goes outside, he has to share that information with us. Because wow, guys, that's...
And by the way, Rebel Guy, my life doesn't revolve around Mindplex or the business. I have a life. I have a content creator career. So, it kind of is what it is. I mean, this is just like, does he actually talk about anything at all, or is he just like trying to insult me the whole time? All right, you're making fun of my athleticism. Buddy, you're not an athlete. Like, you probably couldn't lift a dumbbell. Like, what the fuck is this?
No way, no way.
2023, Mindplex drops this sudden video onto their channel, which is basically just a big ad.
Is there anything he says? This is the worst video I've ever seen, bro.
That they are working on, which it turns out is not the Mindplex server that lots of people had anticipated. It was instead a developer platform that enables developers to gamify the...
Yeah. This guy is, he somehow got dumber over 10 years. I mean, that's fucking impressive. Like, somehow, some way, that dude lowered the bar from the time he was like 17. It's actually impressive. That's actually fucking impressive. Listen, it's just fucking funny. It's just fucking funny. I never liked that dude. I will never like that dude, and he's just continuing to prove why. He's just an absolute moron. What was the point? There is no point. They're just mad. A chimp with OpenAI subscription. I do find it funny. It's just funny because I was wondering if there'd be anything of substance in that video where like I could talk about it and give some clarity, but it's just like he's still just a fucking clown, dude. He's still just a fucking clown. It's so funny. It's like, oh yeah, we can't hate these guys enough. From a business in debt they inherited that they rebuilt into a profitable platform where they didn't steal anybody's money. The company that overarched, the original owners sold them a fraudulent contract, and then the company that they put the money into for the build rug pulled the entire program, axed everything, left everyone in the dark. It's like, that was genuinely one of the worst YouTube videos I ever had the misfortune of watching. And by the way, you know what's funny? This is what my partners say, not me. You know what's even funnier? Chat, I'm the only one who voted no on the sale, and yet these fuckers will sit here and blame me.
One bud.
My ass voted no.
Yeah,
Can IQ alone, dude? No, I almost want to watch more of it. Just to see if there's anything he says that's smart. Chat, do we even turn it back on? Did I close it? It's all AI slop. Yeah, this is retarded. We're good. These kids are so brain dead. Yeah, there's literally nothing in there, dude. Bro is so stupid he can't even say his own words. He's got to get AI to make it. Thank you for letting me know that was made. I got a good laugh from that. That is funny. 10 years later, that dude is nothing but fucking fake slop. It's just fucking crazy. I have 2 words: career gap. That's it. Skill gap. Can we get back on that video? I was having fun watching it. I just skimmed. I don't think there's one part in it that's not AI. You want me to keep watching it? I think if I'm afraid if I do, my IQ is actually going to go down. If it's literally just photoshopping me, I just am not interested. It just doesn't matter. I need to see more than one person say yes. Unfortunately, Seba, it might just be you. You know what? Wait, chat. Real shit, though. All right, we'll throw it back on. You know what the best part of this is? These kids are all making videos blaming me, and I am the only person who voted no of the... like, I got majority ruled in the vote to sell or not. I was the only one who voted no, and then everybody fucking blames me.
Platform that enables developers to gamify the experience of the end user, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And people are pissed. You can see in the live chat how the mood changes from W Mindplex to L Mindplex. L Samito D.
Minecraft is the game that
I remember
pioneered
this.
and laid the
I remember this. And it's so funny because I think no matter what we announce, people are going to get mad here.
foundation for what it meant to have a thriving third-party
Is he banned
multiplayer
or is he
development
clip
scene. You had
farming your
networks
video? Is he
ranging
banned?
from hundreds of concurrent players to thousands of feels like things are dying and going.
And yes, by the way, W's and L's in a game chat are going to be the big thing that makes the server with 0 players on Java sustainable.
away and there's nothing fresh. If that sounds like you, and you want something fresh, and you want to see the small developer actually have a chance to thrive in the
and by the way, we were so excited about this too because we were going to be the first platform, like we were going to be the first chance that like average game developers actually had a chance to develop on the featured server list. We were literally like, if the head of Mojang, like the entire head of the partner multiplayer program had not been let go, we were literally going to be, we would have been onboarded in like 3 months and been right back on and given those developers a chance. It would have been really exciting too.
I've seen the greatest game of all time.
Minecraft,
the
man.
most successful game of all time.
And by the way, their Mojang, like I can't go into detail about it, but like they also agreed. Like I would fully expect them to just, well, I can't really give the answer, but they're of the same mindset.
I'm going to ask you to go look down in the description and go check out our shop where we have our access to exclusive Sentinels.
That's not 100%
Is there any point he makes?
accurate. As Samito D mentions, if you invest in this, you will get early access to the beta that will be released later in 2023.
Access to a limited time holiday closed beta later this year, showcasing you what the studio.
In which case, I think we ran 2 or 3 closed betas. I think we ran 3 of them. It was 2 or 3 closed betas around that number.
It was capable of. We will have more news on that later.
Yeah,
What is
that's
it with
true.
you
they
and
did
Mineplex?
have more news on that later. Yep, it was delayed by almost 1 year. It came out in November of 2024. And it was a complete mess. It was unplayable garbage. And we couldn't even properly play on the beta because they kept closing it down for some reason. For weeks at times. And then they suddenly announced the day before Christmas that it'll be back.
What do you mean you couldn't? People could play. You guys just didn't want to because you didn't want to consume the product. There weren't games that people wanted to play outside of Clans. Ironically, the game that I made. But El Samito D, right? The only game that, guys, unironically, the only game that was profitable that made a single penny in 2 years. The only game that people spent, and granted, more stuff could have been fleshed out for sure. Like, we wanted to flesh stuff out. I think mini games in general are on a bit of a recline. Was the game that I made. We had playable games up. People just didn't want to play. And, like, again, it was like that before I bought it. But people were on the Bedrock version of the server. The irony is we've actually made more doing what we're doing on the infrastructure side of the business, which we wanted to bring Mindplex along with so that it was sustainable in the modern era. We had integrations with content creators that weren't going to be, you know, because our biggest fear, and I think this is, you know, we kind of saw this to be true, unless you're directly integrated with the new Minecraft content cycle, you're not going to maintain players. And it sucks. I wish the opposite was true, but, you know, that so far we've been proven correct on that model. And we've done, again, we're doing better now than we ever were as, like, traditional Mineplex. We've picked up bigger creator partners. Like, we have more sustainable income. We have projects and communities that are happy with our builds. And we're ready to grow at a really, really rapid rate. More on that later. I'm not really going to talk about that too much right now. But, yeah, it's really sad, bro. It's really sad. But, again, this is kind of just what's left of Mineplex. It's very bitter people like this outside of the clans kids. And I hope that it goes differently. I hope these guys launch and it lasts more than a couple weeks and they've got new innovation. I wish them the best, you know.
It's coming back. You can play for the winter holidays as promised. And then over and over they make these stupid announcements of announcements where they basically just tell us that something will happen without telling us anything, such as we also have some good news that our classic players will be very excited to hear. It's so unnecessary. I don't even know what the news were. And then people were upset and they say, guys, you have to be transparent with us, the players, who are also your investors. And they said, okay, we'll be more transparent. So they say, and on the...
The irony of this is we didn't say anything he complained. We said things he also complains. Why is he hating you? Is Mineplex a server or something? Yeah, I mean, well, that guy's entire brand is like just like starting fake drama. Well, I say brand. It's a, you know. He's just been a little troll for like 10 years. He's just been a zero substance, like, bait individual who just, like... this is, like, 10 years of, like, OG Mineplex lore, bro. Basically, Bauer, it's one of those things where it's, like, no matter what you do, a lot of those people will just be mad. You could release the old server, like, exactly how it was, and then they'd say that it's bad because there's nothing new. And then you could sit there and try to build something new, and then they complain that, like, you're not giving them what they want. It's like, they'll never be happy. The best part is... Bauer, their premise for being mad is completely inaccurate, which is the best fucking part. All right, we'll finish this AI slot.
The point of transparency, we also have something else planned for you too. And they don't say what it goddamn is.
Oh,
over and over they do this. And it always sounded like they are actively working on Mineplex and that it's coming back soon. I mean, Samito D is so excited. Just look at him.
So look, the games, I am really excited to start being able to show you guys like what we've been doing. It's going to be pretty sweet. I think, especially, you know, my home of champions and clans, I think that...
Oh, the clans update was fucking fire, by the way. That clans trailer was lit. I fucking love making that shit. All right. How much real life time do you think? I don't know, bro. Rent free. How much time is left in that video?
Community is going to be done justice for the first time since it's been a very long time.
They got a ball player. I'm playing Mizuki.
Has had something that in the clans community that they're going to be looking forward to. I would say that on our release, that's probably... Well, no, the Cake Wars is done too, by the way. The Cake Wars people out there, you guys are going to be really, really excited too. So look, we're stoked.
And just in case it's still not clear, he verbatim says that the server is coming back. Mineplex is coming back.
A lot of people like think that we're not making a server. Like, we're making a server, but we're just opening up development for everybody else on it, right? So all the people say, we just want old Mineplex. Like, you're getting old Mineplex plus a ton of other stuff. You know, we don't want to leave people in the dark for too long. It's just, it's not good for you guys. So you're going to get old Mineplex. You're going to get old Mineplex plus some. All these games are going to exist.
There was no indication at all that this thing is going to come to an end. Yet on the
I thought he disappeared. Oh no, he's still making videos, bro. They're not good, but he's still making them. Nah, you're telling all your little butt buddies to get in here while I'm reacting to it. Now I'm not gonna watch it. Sorry, my guy. That's the Rebel guy had his 15 minutes. My IQ's gonna go down if I listen to any more ludicrous takes. Okay, do you give me a good reason why you need it? I'll watch the last 5 minutes. If you can give me a reason that is worth my IQ going down. Other than please. I respect you saying please. It's very nice. I'll buy your coaching. No, not about me, bro. I'm asking about your life, man. I'm doing this for you. Do you realize how much irony? No, you have to explain it to me. It's all I live for. He said it's all I live for, bro. I'll subscribe. You're not even subbed? You're literally not even subbed to me. It's funny. It's sad. It's fucking sad, bro. That is a grown-ass adult, and that is the peak of their intellect. It's fucking. It actually upsets me. I feel bad. I feel peak compassion. Please, Sam. He does need it. He does need it. You know what, bro? You're being nice. I got you, homie. You were nice. Hold on. Do I have this up still?
7th of March 2026, Samito announces that he sold the server. We didn't get an announcement on the Mineplex Discord. There was nothing
Rebel
on the website
doesn't
that
take
indicated
anything
that this is
serious.
happening.
He's never
He
been
just tweeted
serious,
this.
bro.
He uploaded a video to his YouTube channel.
Dude, that
and as
leg,
far as I'm
that
aware,
leg,
that's all
yo.
he said about it. It's
That shit was crazy.
over. It's done.
Meow,
That-
I'm a pussycat.
And I want to be fully transparent with the Mineplex community, as well as like some of the other people in the space that
It is genuinely impressive that this guy's content managed to fall off after how bad it was 10 years ago.
have tweeted me over the last, year or two, being like, "Where's Mineplex?" I guess these guys took people's money and ran. Let me preface by saying this: the ownership team at our company did not take 1 cent in over 2.5 years. Every dime that's come into the business has gone right back in, and we're really, really excited about some of our future partnerships.
It just goes to show
Even
you,
though-
like, bro, he has nothing to say. That's why I have, like, most of his videos is fucking AI.
On to justify why it is that Mineplex never saw the day of the light. And it is what we've already heard before. He's blaming Mojang. Apparently, Mojang has stifled the progress of the Mineplex team. They don't allow the Bedrock server to come back.
They told us we had to rebuild our platform, and we could come back and apply again. 3 or 4 months later, they reached back out to bring us back into the application process, right when we were at the end of the process in 2024. We were about to be onboarded. We were sent onboarded documentation. We were told, well, we weren't told. We were supposed to have our playtest in July, and we were ghosted and did not hear from Mojang at all in July. Then August went by.
Yeah, I
September
mean,
went by.
but long story short, if people at Mojang are promising you marketing help to remarket the server, like, you know that Java was like maybe 5 to 10% of what was left of the business. Like, frankly, there wasn't business left on Java. If the company got its Minecraft like featured server partnership back, we had a pretty good idea about what the revenue stream would be. And you have you're promised help, or not promised, like, you're told you're gonna get help from Minecraft socials, all that stuff. Like, it would have been a massive release. Like, yeah, you're gonna stay in that process. You'd have to be pretty fucking insane to not do that. Then we were scheduled. They just ignored us for months. We're sitting there waiting, like, what do you want us to do? And crickets, man, it's really fucked up.
And finally, in October, we sent an email. Like,
Yeah,
"Hey guys,
Tig,
we're
for
ready.
sure.
What's going on here? It's been months." To which they replied that the onboarding process had been indefinitely suspended and that we no longer move the needle for them.
The decision was then to drop the Mineplex server completely and focus only on the studio part, the developer platform experience building. But something just doesn't add up. Just look at his face when he's telling the story. Like, either he's making it up or he's omitting important information. It just doesn't sit right with me. And Samito, if it was absolutely true that you reinvested all investor income back into the project, then how come you've got nothing to show for it? For years and years, this guy has been deceiving us. He's been giving us announcements of announcements.
Nothing to show for it. What the fuck do you mean? What? See, this is what I'm saying. Like, you're just like, what do I even say to this guy? He's just making shit up. You know what I mean? Oh my god, it's just so fucking funny. He's just an idiot. He's genuinely just an idiot. Like, what can you do?
Announce nothing in the end. Over and over, he gives us empty promises, false hope, and in the end, he delivered a broken closed beta that was shutting down every now and then anyway. He couldn't reliably play on it. And in his video, he somehow...
No, by the way, people, you could reliably play on it. People just didn't want to play the games. There were numerous profitable clan seasons. Numerous. Want to know why? Because Clans was the reality is Clans was the only game that people wanted to play.
Select your hero.
Just like before we bought Mineplex, people did not care to play minigames. They're down 90% across every server over the last 10 years. I mean, the dude's just, he's somehow more clueless than he was 10 years ago. It's just fucking unbelievable. Just look at his face. He's got all the proof, guys. I mean, he's just genuinely like, oh my goodness, dude. I don't even know what to say to that. It's just, what makes it so funny is, without giving away too much, like, again, the company is doing better now than it ever was working on mini games that sold $0. $0. Chat. Mini games made us, when I say $0, that is not an exaggeration. $0. None. People spent $0. Clans was profitable when it was running, which was good. I think Clans has a lot of potential. I hope it goes well. But I'm not going to sit there and double, triple down into something that was dead when we got it.
Sharp eyes.
Minigames. Unless we have the Bedrock partnership. I think if minigames are on Bedrock, they can do well. Which is why, again, the entire plan of the business revolved around Mojang's deal. I think if we were able to boot that server back up. Unfortunately, the old owners pissed off the guy in charge. And he took it out on us, which sucked. Mojang was very unhappy with how the old owners handled things. well, they were not happy, bro. They were not happy. And the guy who stonewalled us, chat, deadass quit Mojang and went to Epic Games. Like, he literally like made a ton of decisions, just don't know wall us, and then fucking quit. Your biggest mistake was trusting Mojang 100%, Hugo. 100%, man. You are 100% correct. Also, to be clear, like, the debt that I inherited was more than people, like, raised for the server. I've never said that publicly in terms of numbers, but, yeah, like, the debt that I inherited to, like, recover shit was more money than, like, the players ever raised. I'm grateful for the money people raised. Again, it all went to development. I mean, you gotta remember, I have numbers that you don't about the performance of the server and revenue.
Yeah, okay.
All right, we'll finish this brain rot for this guy. He really wants me to.
Wins this in a positive light. He somehow claims that they delivered what we paid for. This broken server.
To be clear as well, we delivered on everything that we had to for payments.
Yeah,
as well.
we did. We delivered on every closed beta. That was the only thing that was for sale, and every crown. And we paid out the profitable studios, Clans, thousands of dollars. Clans was paid out thousands of dollars. So yes, it did happen. It is 100% true.
There were numerous Clans maps, which was the biggest game on Java that we had, and those things did come out and were fine.
Saying that they delivered everything that people paid for is just so disingenuous.
No, it's
I
not.
guess that's just not how the cards fell, and it kind of is what it is.
That's just not how the cards fell, and it kind of is what it is.
It's not.
Samito, can you stop being a scammer for 5 seconds?
Hold on. I don't think you know what a scam is, Rebel Guy. We sold beta access, ran those betas, never promised that every game would be successful. As we said at the very beginning, Clans was successful. It was profitable. They were paid out. The mini games, people didn't want to play them. It is what it is. Still delivered. You could have gotten on and played. So yes, like, yeah, it's not a scam. We sold a product. We delivered a product. Some people liked part of the product. Some people didn't like parts of the other one. That's fine. It's not a scam. I mean, you know what? We want to talk about disrespect, Rebel Guy. And this is why no one ever took you seriously. And the only content you could ever make was troll content. Like, again, you're disingenuous. You want to talk about disingenuous? Where is the scam? Where's the money I took? I could have run off with tens of thousands of dollars of fundraising. And yet, for 2.5 years, despite getting shafted from the old owners who sold me a fraudulent contract, getting shafted from Mojang, getting shafted on this because you're sitting here blaming me when I'm the only person who didn't vote to sell. I voted to keep it and keep working. You know nothing, and yet you claim to know everything. You have been wrong about everything that you have said. So why no one has ever taken you seriously. Literal career gap. So, like, if you want to do the best you can and do the best you can to support Mindplex, you should actually focus on making videos that have an ounce of truth. Before you made this video, and again, like, you're not that type of guy. You're a goofball. You're a joke. That's all you've ever been. So, you know, maybe I'm trying to say something serious to a kid who's never been serious, who's no one ever will take seriously, or who ever will be serious. The best thing you can do is put AI slop on a video that at best will get 3K views because it has my name in it, not yours. I get it. If that was the limit of my talent, I'd do the same thing. But you didn't even make an effort, to be honest. See, while you call me disingenuous, when I did nothing but take shit from everybody for years because I gave a shit. I could have walked away with tens of thousands of dollars of your players' money. I didn't do that. I could have gone to another game. I had a grant offer for 50K, more than the Mindplex player base raised on their own, that I could have walked away from and gone and taken the brand over there. And I didn't, because I wanted to make the Mindplex server come back. I could have done so much shit. And yet, despite all that, of the platform that you shit on, the platform that has made our company, who's doing great, by the way, more money and is more profitable than any of the games that you're speaking of were for us in 2.5 years. You sit here, you ridicule the platform that did better than the server did in the 2 years we were running it. You have no fucking idea what you're talking about. You never have. You never will. And that's the difference between you and me. I'm honest. And when I'm going to make a claim about something, I'm going to go do my research, go get my viewpoint, opposing viewpoints, and hear people out. I had the rug pulled on us from both sides, from the original owners who sold us a fraudulent contract, had the infrastructure wiped from the rework that we had to rebuild anyway. People forget this. You don't even report this because you're not honest. We had to rebuild the infrastructure from scratch anyway. It was wiped. So the platform that we rebuilt, it was the server infrastructure that was built to be reused in numerous instances. It was just built smart. So we could have 2 lines of business and expand it, which we have done. We've done phase 2. So, I mean, it's laughable how little you understand about anything. Back-end infrastructure, our plan. But the reality is you don't care to understand it because you're a disingenuous fraud. And it's all you've been for 10 years. Learn what a scam is, buddy. Skill issue. It's fucking insane. People were icky because you used the Mindplex brand to build a completely separate... No, we didn't build a completely separate product. It was the same product that could grow into a new atmosphere. We, like, like, again, this is what you're choosing. You're choosing to see what you want to see, not what's there. Everything that we built was built for the server. It simply was built in a way where it could be reused. And we could take the infrastructure to content creators and to audiences, which is what we've done. But again, you are not an engineer. You don't understand it. You'll never understand it. And I'm done trying to explain it to you. Maybe I'm sure you sold Clans another brand, it would have ended off with a similar success. I know Clans is passionate player base too. I don't think the Mindplex minigame players will ever be happy again, to be honest with you. I hope it works. I do. But again, people were icky because they're too dumb to understand what we built. Which again, every piece of infrastructure that we built was for the Mindplex server. But it was built in an infrastructure, and it was built and engineered and architected in a way to where it was reusable and packageable. So we weren't just a minigame server in a dried up, oversaturated minigame market. Which has worked. Ironically, Graxity is an engineer. I'm not talking to Graxity. I was talking to the other guy. I agree with him. I don't think the minigames were good either. A lot of development for that got put on hold because it was going to go to Bedrock, and we were waiting for an answer from Mojang. I agree. Like, that was my point, too. I thought we should have all in clans. We didn't want Roblox and Minecraft at half-ass recreations and 20 games to function at Mindplex. Brother, again, you still don't understand. Again, and this is kind of my point. This is why I'm kind of done talking to you guys, and, like, my other owners voted to sell. Because, like, you literally don't understand what I'm saying to you because you're a Minecraft kid. You literally, like, like, your brain is not big enough to understand what I'm telling you. You're sitting there saying that you wanted old Mindplex, right? You're sitting here saying this. We didn't want Roblox and Minecraft with a half-assed recreation. We wanted 20 games. We wanted a functioning Mindplex. Everything that we built was essential to a functioning Mindplex. Nothing that we built went around a functional Mindplex. We had to rebuild it because it was wiped. It was simply built and reused to pick up new lines of business. Ironically, lines of business that have made more money than any of the Mindplex player base has made for us. We were trying to be sustainable because the old business went bankrupt for a reason. And it's not just because the old owners abandoned it. There's no demand. I'm an electrical engineer. That's mean. It's true. Sorry. You don't understand. You can sit here and say what you want, but the results are in. It's done better for our business. So you can sit there and cry about it as much as you want. I would say I was right. It's been great for our growth. Do I wish things were different? Of course. But my feelings don't change reality. I think the margins for it are so small that it wouldn't have interested my partners. can agree to disagree, man. And to be clear, I hope you're right. I'm not sitting here and saying like, yeah, I want it to be fucking no, dude. I grew up on that shit too, man. I can see have a balance of legacy and modern engine would appease a broader audience, which I suppose the newer owners are up to now. Yeah, listen, they've got more gas in the tank than we do now, for sure. That was one reason why I was okay with it is, you know, they've got deeper pockets than we do to throw money at things. Like that trailer, for example. Like their trailer probably costs like thousands and thousands of dollars. Like I wasn't willing to sign off on that when we weren't 100% sure on where we were going to go, you know. If they've got a deeper bankroll to put it forward, and again, to be clear with you, if I got to give a big shout out to my co-owners. If anybody else but them were running that company, I mean, it would have gone bankrupt in year one after the rug got pulled. But the same thing, the gravity, the one thing that I'm going to laugh about here too real quick is the irony of Rebel Guy throwing this under the bus and throwing out, you know, like the platform and people trying to diss it. That platform is the only reason that business didn't go under at month 12 to 15 from the clients that we picked up. It's the only thing that kept the doors open because they weren't playing. 5 seconds. 5. It's not hard. It's really not. It is not difficult.
In conclusion,
I dropped out of college.
Should have stayed in college.
Like Rebel Guy was a fraud. I should have stayed at college. I should have. Rebel Guy, you have 6K subscribers in 10 years. Should have stayed in college. I was the #1 ranked player in the world in the game that I went on to do. You sat in the same small pond as an irrelevant fraud for a decade. Achieved nothing. All you could do is rage bait. No talent. Nothing. I should have stayed in college. I was a world champion. I was an NA champion. I was #1 ranked player in my league. I have hundreds of millions of views of content that I've been a part of. I should have stayed in college. Who the fuck are you? You couldn't make it out of a first grade reading level with the fucking shitty ass definitions. Like, I'm giving you your 15 minutes right now. I should have stayed in college. What have you achieved? You've done nothing besides sit on a server that had 10 players left. On Java, at least. And farm rage content that nobody cares about. I should have stayed in college. You're coming at the wrong guy, brother. Accolades check. It was a fraud.
I cannot wait to really show you. I'm going to show you guys more than anything. I want you guys to hold me accountable. So look, the games, I am really excited to start being able to show you guys like what we've been doing. It's going to be pretty sweet.
If you invest in this project, I dropped out of college. You're not just investing in some Minecraft pump and dump server that'll be up for 3 months and then gone.
Any point? Hold us accountable. Let us execute. Let us get done what we have to get done. Some kids are trying to say it's a scam or something, but we're bringing this thing back.
So if you support us in our time of need, I dropped out of college. You will have rewards to show for it that nobody else will ever be able to get down the line.
We're bringing this thing back. Hold us accountable. Let us execute. Let us get done what we have to get done. Really excited to start being able to show you guys like what we've been doing. I cannot wait to really show you. I'm going to show you guys.
I dropped out of college. That was the worst video I've ever seen in my entire life. 10 years later, this guy is still a fucking joke, dude. That was the biggest fucking waste of time, dude. Rent-free. Rent-free. The new team had some in-house content creators, which helped them. Like, I'll be honest, brother. I really don't care anymore. If I'm being honest. I sat there. I fell on this sword for 2 fucking years. My partners vote to sell. I have to bite the bullet. I'm good, bro. I took the brunt on every end of the fucking stick. Every fucking end of the stick, dude. From Mojang's bullshit to the old owner's bullshit to fucking the community's bullshit, which I understand why the community was mad, to be fair. Grinded out the clans update, not a part of the team, which was my choice. We put an offer. Just like, to be honest, like we put an offer out on clans to keep it going, but Kendo said no. So we're working with our new projects now. We've got some big creators on board and we're pretty excited about it. But we're doing builds for them. It's like it's white labeled services. But again, it's like when you try to explain engineering to like Minecraft kids, like they literally like they're too low IQ to get it. Like this guy's comment, where he's like, "We didn't want, you know, the whatever. We wanted the old mine. We didn't want this back. We didn't want your platform." It's like you realize like this is what the server has to run on, right? And they don't because they're not engineers. And it's like, dude, it's like you're literally talking to a fucking second grader. It's insane. It's unfortunate that you were the only public figure that all the hate would be directed to you. That's what you sign up for, bro. Life's not fair. Wait, the SG vid. Was that the vid that the kid fucking dropped TNT on me when I was getting a screenshot with that guy? I actually do remember that. That was so fucked. That was so fucked, dude. Hey, you're being very mean right now. No, I'm just telling you the truth. Just because the truth makes you look like you don't know anything and you don't know anything doesn't mean you have to be upset about it. It doesn't mean I'm mean. I mean I'm being truthful. I could sit here and tell you, yeah, we built services like matchmaking, server orchestration, all of these things for our server instance that were built as microservices so that we could take them from one place and apply them into another. And you would sit there and tell me that we're not building the server. And it's like, we are building the server. It's like, I can't help you, bro. It's all good. I can't help you. Anyway, glad I'm done with that. Glad I'm done with that. I give it 6 months
More to do, more
before
to
he's
learn.
making the same content about the new guys. Maybe less.